Hi, I'm Stephanie. Welcome to the 2021 edition of the Conscious Core Practice. This is a 20-minute workout that's intense, certainly, but also accessible. It's great to support your asana practice or to enforce your core strength for any sport that you do. We're not only going to focus on your glamor muscles, but also on the erector stabilizer muscles that keep you strong and tall. Let's just get right to it. Lie down on your back. The first thing we're going to do is core activation. So reach your arms over your head and just get yourself oriented on the mat. Give yourself a nice good morning stretch to start. Hello. Okay, let's do this. Bend your right leg. Pull your right knee into your chest. Send your right leg up towards the sky. Good. With your left leg, you can either bend your knee and place your foot on the floor for this, or extend your left leg long and hover it 1 inch above the floor for greater challenge. Reach your arms back over your head just like you just did, and we'll begin. On your first inhale, bring your right leg down to hover with your left and inhale up. Keep your waist cinched. Exhale down, inhale up. Really squeeze your lower belly. Exhale down, inhale up. 2 more just like this. Exhale down, inhale up. And if your legs aren't exactly straight, that's okay, but keep them as straight as you can. Inhale up. Good. And then bring your left leg up to meet your right. Good. Send your right leg down. Mirror the position you did on the other side. Re-reach your arms so your upper body is strong. Inhale down. Exhale up. Down and up. Cinch your low belly in. The more you cinch it, the less you change the curvature of your spine, the more benefits you receive. 2 more. Exhale down. Inhale up and lower and lift. Good. For the next one, start with your both legs up. Bring your hands behind your head. Send your right leg long. Send your left leg long rather, and then just take a big twist in your upper core towards the lifted leg. So you're towards your right leg, and your right shoulder comes off the floor. So your your upper abs are going to stay the same the whole time. Set it up, and exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 5 of these. Inhale up. Keep your legs as straight as you can. Foot flexed is a great way to do it, but it doesn't matter so much. Just stay with me and keep your abs in. Last one. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good. And then we're going to take that to the other side. So left knee into your chest, leg up. Cradle your head. Turn towards the left. Good. Lift your left shoulder up off the floor. Exhale. Exhale and lift. Exhale, squeeze your low belly. Just keep your waist cinched. You've got this. Only 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Bring it up. Great job. Going to go right into some old school crunches. There's nothing like old school crunches. Super effective to get your core nice and strong. So we're going to start with some flutter kicks. We're going to go 30 seconds on and 10 seconds rest in between. We're going to do 4 different ones. Good. So set it up for your flutter kicks and go now. For your flutter kicks, you can have your hands under your butt if that serves you, and keep your abs cinched in, just like you did on the other. Good for your whole front body. And just little flutter kicks like you're swimming. Keep your chin tucked to your chest. It's okay to bring your legs up higher or lower, depending on where you experience the greatest intensity in your low belly. You've got this. Good. So the second one is a coil. 30 seconds. So for your coil, cradle your head. Bring your legs like Supta Baddha Konasana legs, or like Baddha Konasana legs. Coil in and extend. It's similar. And you're going to keep your upper body up the whole time. Never completely go splat into the floor. Work time under tension. The whole time, keep your abs in. Big coil, crunch. Whole front body. Good. Next one is a knee tucks. Bring your hands behind you. In this one, you keep your knees exactly together. Kick to the left corner of your mat and the right, and the left and the right. And this is getting into your obliques, second deepest layer of your abs. The muscles that create definition in your waist. All the way, almost there. Good, fingers point forward towards the top of the mat. Good, and then the last one, you can repeat the knee tucks. It's another move for your obliques. If you need more challenge with me, it's rock the boat. Inhale here in your boat and exhale, lift elbow to the side. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Twist from your upper back. Inhale, lift. Keep your low back as straight as you can. Stay with me. Almost done with these old school moves. Good. So next we're just going to come to your side. We're going to do 3 rounds of side planks. Set it up for the first a round of side planks, and then 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and then a longer forearm plank hold for long lean muscles. So come to your knees for this first one, and this is good to do because you can use this variation up on one knee for any of the other variations. Find your own personal maximum intensity. All right. 3 side planks, and for this first one, it's a side crunch. So bring your right hip down, elbow to knee, inhale, extend, exhale, crunch, inhale, extend, exhale, crunch, inhale, extend. Here we go. We're going to do 3 on this side. And this is fantastic because you're also getting into the outside of your right hip as you do this. Almost there. Good. For the next one, classic forearm side plank, I invite you to scissor your feet, one on top of the other, and reach your left arm up and hold here. With your feet scissored, you can adjust your body so that the intensity is more in your core than anywhere else. So lift your right hip up a little higher. It's okay if you have a little leverage to support you. Look up towards the ceiling. Press the floor away from you. Don't let your shoulders sink down. You've got this. Right hip up a little higher. Hold it. Stay with me. You're almost there. Good. And then the next one, side plank push-ups. So it's the same setup like before. For this one, I like to bring my hand behind my head to keep chest open. Just another way to do it. And little pulses. So you're getting deep into your right side waist. Giving your right waist some attention just on its own. After this, we'll go right into a 60-second forearm plank. Little pulses. Don't let your right hip sink down. Keep it lifted and bring it from high to higher. Great definition, right side obliques. Good, we'll get the other side, then set it up for your forearm plank. This one is a 60-second hold. Stack your shoulders over your elbows. Good, and you can have your feet about hip width distance apart. You can bring them a little wider for greater stability. Or you can bring your hands together in either prayer or lightly clasped. Keep your eyes forward, find your variation. No problem to come down onto your knees and hold it as a knees plank, but hold it for the whole time. The long hold is really important here. Good, nice long hold. Eyes forward. Keep your abs in. Don't let your butt hammock. Good, don't let your butt go up. Good, 20 seconds more. Hold it. Hold it the last 20 seconds. This is where you get your glamour muscles, yes, but it's also so stabilizing for all the muscles of your core. Your core is like a cylinder, front and back. Squeeze your pelvic floor muscle as well for great support. Press the floor away from you, even into your wrists, eyes forward, good. And bring that down. Let's take it right to the other side. I'm gonna face you, but you can just roll over at home. So now we're going to get the left side. Set it up, and we'll go in reverse order, so it's like a pyramid. So we're going to start with the side plank push-ups, 30 seconds, and go now. Bring your hand behind your head, lift your left hip up, press the floor away from you. And it's push-ups. You can do the push-ups for part of the time, for all of the time, but keep the integrity and the form of the move. You can go as slow, as fast as you want, as many reps as you need to in any of these. The next one is a static side plank. Set it up, just classic, garden variety, plain vanilla. Look up towards the ceiling. Press the floor away from you. Don't sink down into your left shoulder. Just a long static hold. Longer static holds like this, long lean muscles. Left hip up higher. Look up to the sky if it doesn't hurt your neck, but it's okay to look down. Just be mindful that your spine is long and straight. Get the most you can get out of these 30 seconds. Good. And then the last one, bring your knees to the floor. If you have or haven't been doing that already, and go. It's the crunches, the side crunches. Keep your left hip really active in this so that you're getting into your left gluteus medius, as well as tightening and strengthening your right side waist. Good. And after this one, we're going to address how does this translate into your yoga practice. Almost there. Stay with me. Your side plank, it's these last few where you increase your strength. Good. So for the next ones, we're going to start in a downward facing dog, and you'll see directly how these moves will translate into your vinyasa practice. Good. And we'll start with your left side. We'll do 3 rounds of ab work from a downward facing dog position, and then move on to a warrior move. So send your left leg up, come to a high plank to start, and left knee, left knee, left knee. Left knee, left tricep, or only halfway there. Just working the same muscles you have been working in a slightly different way. You're almost there. Good. For the next one, you're going to come back to your downward facing dog. It's a 3-legged downward facing dog. And bring your left knee to your right tricep, so it's a crossover. Good. And you can come halfway. You can do more reps and take it faster. You can add a little kick as you do this practice and repeat it. You can vary it depending on where your body and mind are that same day. Good. And for the next one, you're going to come into it's a fallen star variation. So you can have your left foot on the floor. It's a long static hold. You know what that means, long lean muscles. Or for greater challenge, hold your left leg up. Lift your left hip up high. You got this. Left hip up higher. After this, we'll go from down dog to your warrior 2. Almost there. Left hip higher. Maybe reach your arm overhead. Good. Come to downward facing dog. Send your left leg up and back. Left foot forward. Come up to your warrior two. Good. For this next one, you're going to reverse your warrior, except your hand is going to come in front of you, and then a modified variation on side angle. And you're just going to switch sides. So it's not going to be as deep as your normal side angle, where you have your forearm on your thigh or whatever. It's not going to be as deep, but your core is going to work harder. After this one, we'll go to the other side. Good. All right, other side. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, prepare for side two. Good, and we're going to move your right leg. So lift your right leg high to start, three-pointed dog, come forward to a side plank, right knee, right tricep. Good, so you're working into the outside of your right waist. Total focus there. Also, it's definitely a full body move at the same time. Just working extra hard on that right side. After this, you're going to cross your right knee to your left tricep. So resituate yourself in your downward facing dog, one-legged dog, right leg up, set it up, and go. Cross, maybe kick. You can do this as fast or as slow as you wish, but don't lose your form. There's an intensity to fast, lots of reps, but there's also great intensity for slow, to slow the movement down so you don't skip the parts you need the most. Good. And that will bring us from here to the fallen star variation. So send your right leg high, come onto the inside of your left foot. You can bring your right foot down to the floor. Maybe lift your left leg up and hold it. You can bring your hand behind your head, reach your arm overhead, whatever feels right. Right hip up, right hip up. Maybe look up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. You've got it. You've got it. You're almost there. Good. Three-point downward facing dog. Right to warrior two. Good. Bring it up to your warrior two. Good. And if this doesn't feel challenging to you, this one, you can come lower into your lunge. The lower you come into the lunge, the more challenging. You'll feel stretches through your side body. And again, it's not deeper than normal, but your core is taking so much more of the load, which is what you want. We're almost done. After this, we'll just come right to our backs, cool it down a little bit. Active cool down. Good. Good for you. So come to your back. A couple of finishers. We're going to do a couple of bridges. If you have wheel in your practice and you love it, you can do it, of course. I'm not going to take it away from you, but I'm going to do bridge, so you can do bridge with me. Plant your feet hip width distance apart. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, peel your spine up off the mat. Move on your exhale. Really squeeze your glutes. You've been using your glutes for the whole practice, but just give them some extra punctuation here. Hold your hips up a little higher. Maybe clasp your hands underneath you. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, lower it all the way down. One more of those. Inhale. And on your exhale, peel your spine up off the mat. Adjust your feet if you need to, and shift your weight between your big toe and your second toe to get more strength in your inner thighs, more fire in your glutes. Thank you, glutes, for supporting my core through this practice. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bring it down. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit from side to side. Bring your arms to a T and just take a really nice and easy supine twist. Bring your knees to the left, look over to the right. kind of like the rinse cycle on your washing machine. Bring your knees into your chest and bring your knees to the left. Your knees to the right, rather. Look over to the left. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Now, if you have just 20 minutes, that we're just about reaching that marker now. If you're at home and you'd like to take a couple minutes in Savasana, or you have that time, I encourage you to do so. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoy this practice time and time again. Namaste.